And now, Giant Sports Talk Live. Here are your hosts, Eric and Glenn.
By the door.
Catch me on Giant Storm with Eric and Glenn. Spit fire like Posey when he takes a swing at Ted. Best place to catch the SF groove, ain't no doubt. G-Man, ripping hard, we gon' scream and shout. Fortress of stats, endless chat, always hype. Glenn's got the insights, Eric bring the tight. Talking ball with flavor, haters gonna trip. We the channel that's the best, others take a dip. Giant Talk Live, best vibes in the town. Eric and Glenn, you know they hold it down. SF loyalty, we rock it like king. Big backs, big hearts, let the joy bells ring. Pass the mic, let's vibe, no chit chat. Real talk, real time, stats on a chit cat. Eric got the scope, Glenn's the master of the flow. Giants fam in the house, every episode a show. In the chat, hype swarm, always backing up the squad. In these streets, we repping them, even with the odds. Homers and highlights, gotta keep it real. Giants talk, the lifeline, that's just how we feel. Giants Talk Live, best vibes in the town. Eric and Glenn, you know they hold it down. SF loyalty, we rock it like king. Big backs, big hearts, let the joy bells ring.
All right, welcome to Giant Sports Talk Live here on a Saturday night, December 21st. We're getting close. Oh, by the way, Glenn, I forgot to ask you. Do we have a name?
I'll give it.
It's our last one, man.
You're a little hyper for me tonight. I'm still a little somber after the passing of Ricky, so I was a little preoccupied. My mind wasn't going.
Yeah, I hear you. And by the way, guys, it's
we'll get it ready
disclosure. This is not alcohol, and it's not laced with any meth. It's pure coffee, because we are
full
sober.
Disclosure, Eric.
We are 100% sober when we live stream on Giant Sports Talk Live.
Oh yeah, we're all about full disclosure.
Anyways,
I haven't taken my meds yet.
Fair enough.
But I will during the show. I've got that serious sinus infection now, 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Contrary to popular belief.
Fair enough.
You know.
Yeah, we're going to be addressing
all that bullshit later, but let's just carry on, shall we? I'm
Fair
getting the name ready. It's got to be a good one tonight. This is the final night, isn't it?
It's got to be a good one. Got to be a good one.
Hey,
yeah. Hey, let me put hold on.
I know what
private chat. Check your private chat and see what you think. But yes, guys, we were on earlier today when the official news came out about Ricky Henderson. Unfortunately, has passed due to complications to pneumonia, I believe is the story. Hey, what's up, Val? We did a little almost 40-minute live stream. I did put together a nice little tribute to Ricky Henderson, the same type of thing I did with Willie Mays. Hopefully you guys enjoy it. I'll play it a little bit later. And again, we want to honor number 24. Again, Eddie, if you're out there, Eddie K, he's so apropos with his statement last night, talking about we lost number 24 in Willie Mays, lost number 24 in Ricky Henderson in the year of 2024. Not to mention, we forgot. Look at this. Glenn.
Yes, sir.
Pete Rose, Willie Mays, Orlando Cepeda, Whitey Herzog, Ricky Henderson. Am I missing something? This was a bad year for baseball and some of these legends who had played the game or were part of the game. And man,
we are that age and they are that age. So you know what, Eric? It's the reality we live in, man.
Absolutely. So we'll play that a little bit later. What's up, Adi?
You made a good point.
Nice.
Any of you guys who didn't watch, Eric and I did a little impromptu show. Eric was on for about 20 minutes. I popped in at the end, and I said that I called my dad. Never put off to tomorrow, Eric. What you should be doing today.
Yeah, there you go. Nice. By the way, guys, first thing I'm going to do, I see a lot of people talking in chat. I'm going to put this up. It needs to be done. Don't panic. Guys, what's up, Eric?
What did you say?
Don't
Joe Panic.
Panic.
Joe Panic.
Do not panic. It doesn't matter. It does not matter that Goldschmidt went to the Yankees, that Josh Naylor went to the Diamondbacks, and that Carlos Santana went to the Guardians. It's okay, guys. That's not what we're worried about. What we need to be worrying about is starting pitching. Let's get the starting pitching done, and then we go from there. First base is not a big issue at this point in time. Bryce Eldridge is coming. So whether he's going to be a first baseman, outfielder, whatever they decide to do, we don't know. But all intents and purposes, he's going to be a first baseman. So it's okay if we didn't get any of these first basemen. And we don't need necessarily, and I'm sorry, Dilly. I'm sorry, Marcus. We don't need Pete Alonso. We just don't. It's okay if we miss on those guys. We cannot, guys, miss on starting pitching. If we miss on starting pitching, then it's time to panic. It's time to start running around in the streets. My goodness. What is this? Dodgers disturb the baseball gods and Jobu. So many legends fallen. Great imbalance in the force. Jedi Master Posey is here to correct the galaxy. Cohen as an assistant. No, I get you, Michi. I agree. It was cheap. Here, let's talk about it, guys. Let's get right into it. And by the way, forgive me for I totally forgot about Paul Goldschmidt. With everything going on today with Ricky Henderson, I totally forgot about him. But let's talk about what Paul Goldschmidt got. Goes to the New York Yankees. Agreement 1 year, $12.5 million. Pretty damn cheap. Yep, pretty damn cheap. So make it, I mean, again, guys, does it matter? Does it matter? No, I get what you're saying, Val. Bryce Eldridge is coming, though, man. Bryce Eldridge is coming. Gonna be okay. I promise. It's gonna be okay. It may be a little bit sucky this year, but there's a plan in place, guys. Come on. It's gonna be okay. Again, Goldschmidt gonna get a 2-year, but no. There it is. First one. Here we go. There's more to this. Where is it at? Hold on. Let me go back to Jeff Passan. This one right here. Then later in the day, Arizona trades for Josh Naylor. There's a few people in the chat. Was George Curry. George, are you out there? I know George was talking about trading for Josh Naylor. Again, it's only for 1 year because he's hitting free agency next year. Cleveland acquires right-handed pitcher Slade Ciccione. I think that's how you say it, right? Is it Ciccone or Ciccione? How would you say that, Glenn?
Ciccone.
Ciccone. Okay. And a
Close enough. I love your take on names. It's
hey,
great.
man, I suck with names. And a competitive, balanced round B draft pick. So there you go. Yes, Greg. Well, I'll be playing a video here shortly, guys.
I don't think anybody will know who Slade Ciccone is after a year.
Anyway, so yeah, I know. Well, actually, I think he's a decent pitcher. So Arizona, they lose Christian Walker, but they gain Josh Naylor at least for a year. That's it. Again, I'm not worried about. I'm not losing sleep over Arizona getting Josh Naylor. Look, is he going to be a force? Yeah, he's going to be a force. But am I worried about it? No. The Giants don't have to necessarily address first base. And here's the third move. All first basemen. Today was a day of first baseman, except for one, Pete Alonso. First baseman Carlos Santana and the Cleveland Guardians. He's going back. Are in agreement in a 1 year, $12 million contract pending physical. There you go. So they bring him back. A little bit interesting. So Yankees get their first baseman. But gets a first baseman. Arizona lost a first baseman, but gained a first baseman.
Yeah.
So there you go. What is up, Robert? How you doing, man?
I think Naylor's bat's going to play well for you play half a season at home. I think it's going to play well in that ballpark.
Could. It could. But again, I'm not worried. It doesn't, Logan, it doesn't. I'm telling you guys, don't worry about it. Don't stress about not getting these first basemen.
Nah. That should be really the
Stay
least.
calm. Listen, don't go freaking. Don't go to the edge of the cliff. Don't go to the edge of the
priorities
cliff.
straight first. Yeah.
So let's not start freaking out. Hey guys, are you ready, guys, to see the Ricky Henderson tribute? We'll get more into the first baseman stuff because there's another first baseman out there. I know a lot of people want to talk about Pete Alonso. So there we go.
Pete freaking.
Are the players compelled to speak to the media? I don't know. I don't know if they're compelled to. I'm sure there's probably some stipulations on what. I'm sure, but I don't know. Anyways, guys want to see? Maybe I'll play it a couple of times. Here we go, guys.
Yeah, I'll back out. I want to watch this. Nice.
Oh, you don't have to back out. It's gonna be full screen. All right, guys. Here is my tribute to the best leadoff hitter. Heck, I mean, like I said, his skills are far exceed leadoff skills, but the best leadoff player to ever play the game. Here we go. All right, there we go. Man, that was a tough one to do, guys. It really was, for the simple fact. I grew up watching him. You know, that was one of the first baseball players, especially when growing up in Tracy, California. The huge Oakland A's and San Francisco Giants fan base, and this guy, I grew up watching this guy, so it was tough putting this one together, man. But again, my little tribute to the late great Ricky Henderson. All right.
Nice. Hey, Johnny T. It's true. They I don't know if ruined. Maybe you can come up with a better word off the top of your head than I can, Eric. But Johnny T brought in a nice comment here. Says, I gotta love the pre-Mount Davis Coliseum. They just turned it in more of an eyesore, really.
I'm telling you, man, when it had the ivy in center field, it was such a beautiful ballpark.
You had berm out there, like I call it. You had the berm, like you were at a spring training camp, but you could see the background of Oakland.
You saw the Berkeley Hills. I mean, it's just, man, dude.
Yeah.
Gosh, dang, man. Yeah, it was. This one was tough. It was, but
they made the Coliseum very cavernous.
Yeah,
cavernous.
It looks I don't even know what the word is for it, but it's not the same.
Roman Coliseum by any stretch.
Yeah, no kidding.
All right, what are we jumping into tonight, Eric?
All right, so now we got the
way. Let's brighten it up a bit. Yeah, the lights up. Look, he's got the lights on. Yeah. Eric turned the Christmas lights on.
Why not? We're into the weekend before Christmas. Might as well keep it up there for a little while, right? At least for a week, right? Oh, we got the number. What is it? By the way, Well, what can you type it in private chat so I know if I see it come
Are
across?
you sure nobody can see it but you and me? What about the guys who look
No,
after?
no
our
one's in here.
channel?
Nobody's in here. No one can see it. 100%.
Nobody? Not even
Nobody.
Dilly already qualified, but all right.
Oh yeah,
This is good. I told you it would be tough.
it's gonna be a tough one, huh?
Yeah. Oh,
My
ready?
goodness. What is this? Oh, I like it.
You know what this has become here at the 12th day of all times, but this has become like Wheel of
That
Fortune.
one's gonna be
You're gonna
tough.
post at the bottom
That one's gonna be.
a phrase.
It's
Tonight.
a phrase. It's
Phrase.
another phrase. Should we say how many words are in the phrase?
Why the hell not 3? Because it's still gonna be tough. Now
3.
you watch. Somebody's gonna
Here
get
it comes. It's gonna be 3. There's 3. 3 words in this phrase.
Word phrase.
All right.
All right. I'll keep an eye on the chat as best I can here.
Cole, come on, man. Daniel, run, Ricky, run, hum, baby. That's not 3, Rocks. Rocks. Hey, Rocks, man. We need to have a little talk, my friend. 3 words.
You know, Grand Admiral, a couple of weeks, the week before I was very ill, I was going to put Chardal as the name. And I went, oh, we probably won't go 2 minutes before there's a Chardal sighting. Or I said, maybe that's too easy. That'd be Did you notice he was in an hour before the show tonight commenting?
Was he?
If you scroll up, he's the first comment at like 5:52 p.m. So,
Grand Admiral, I'm the greatest. That would have been a great one. I didn't even think about that. Grand Admiral, that is good, but it's not it. And that's good. TC. Okay. It's not hum, baby. No.
hey, I like that. Could have been. Let me wait a sec. TC, hang on. I got to check the envelope again.
Oh, man.
No, but that's a good one.
Oh,
I'm sure it'll
my
come up
gosh.
before the end of the show.
I'm going to have to keep an eye on it. A lot of times I forget what the heck to be looking
I'm
at the chat
watching.
and everything, but
I'm watching.
who's on first now? Nothing like it. No, Johnny. Johnny, you already won, man. Do not panic. Val Ramos. No, that's not it, but I like it. I like it. Anyways, guys, three first basemen off the board in one day. 3 hints. It's 3 words and it's a phrase.
Yeah.
There we go.
Cole Alonso to Giants.
And it is baseball related. So this one is baseball related. I think yesterday. What was yesterday? No, it wasn't. Yesterday was not. Today it is. The last one, it is baseball related.
Let me check yesterday.
Yeah, it was 12 days of Christmas.
Yesterday's was 12 days of Christmas. Yeah. And they still got it. I can't believe it.
I know. Dilly, man, I don't know how Dilly feel good. Look, no cheating. I'm not telling anybody anything.
Now, a couple of hints. This is going to be a tough one to come up with just randomly, but I figured it's the 12th day. We've been easy on them for 11 of the 12. Tonight, you got to earn it.
Oh, that Monte Irving one was pretty balanced to smoke.
Is Monty Irving the one that you brought in the whole 80th anniversary?
Yeah, that's the Battle of the Bulge. Yeah, that was a good one. I was like, I'll bring in a little bit of military history with baseball. That worked out perfect, man.
How many rounds of hints did they ask for?
Oh, dude, it took a while. I said it had to do with someone in baseball and the Battle of the Bulge. That's as far as
that's
I went.
That's not your casual dump into the chat by any stretch, is it?
No.
Monte Irving.
Yeah.
If that had come up when I was hosting the show with you, Eric, I would have been like, all right. I smell something fishy.
Not Joe Boone, no.
No hints? All right.
It's a phrase, not a name. It's a phrase.
It's an appropriate phrase today, actually, for Saturday, but we'll see.
Okay, there we go.
I still say, and we'll get to it later in the show, Eric, but I still say, where was it? I'll find it. There was another one here I really liked.
There's some good ones. But let's talk about first baseman. A busy day, the last weekend before Christmas, and damn near all the first basemen are already gone. One of them was a trade. I didn't see that one coming, but hey, greatest of all. A lot of people say greatest of all time. That's not it. Marty the Party. That's pretty good, Don. What you talking about, Willis? Look at brother. He doesn't know it. We can't, man. It's a contest. People will win stuff.
I like
Or a
TC's the
possibility.
best, but TC, you should get a prize just for participation. The participation award tonight goes to
Not
TC.
say, hey kid. Nope.
All right, I'll keep an eye on it. Let's get into the show, Eric, or we'll
Yeah.
never get started. here.
I know. I'm looking as I'm talking. The last big first baseman out there is Pete Alonso, guys. Don't get your hopes up. More Katna. Off the rails.
Oh,
Adi, you already won.
Not yet, Audie. But tune in later.
You already won, Adi. But again, I said this already. Don't panic. It's okay, guys. When I mean by they, if the San Francisco Giants, if all they do is go out there and solidify the starting rotation, I'm okay with that. If they also somehow get a bat, I'm okay with that too. I'm not going to be against it. But get the pitching done. Look, come on. The first baseman that went today isn't exactly earth-shattering. Goldschmidt, Josh Naylor, Carlos Santana? Really? Come on, guys. Come on, man. Don't panic. Whoever it takes, look at her, believe in Buster. What the F? No. Rip Ricky Henderson, nope. But what do you guys think? I mean, honestly, are you guys really that concerned that some of these guys? Yes, Ray. Yes, Ray. Ray, listen to me, Ray. I love that line. Ray.
Are we going to start? We're starting with
yes.
I threw a quote in a text to you today. I threw a classic Rambo quote at Eric, and he goes, "Huh?"
Yeah, I didn't know what you're saying.
I read it to Bernice at the table. I'm like, oh, he's going to love this one, and it's appropriate. I send the text. I wait. I see the bubbles. He goes, "Huh?" Like,
Iron Horse, cells. No. Not
forget it.
But Burns and Sasaki, Ray. Listen to me, Ray. I love exactly what you're saying. Ray. That's what I want. Ray. That's what I want. If they get Burns and Sasaki, and then next year you go all in to try to get that one bat, all you need to get is that one bat because Bryce Eldridge is going to be back.
Yeah.
Man.
What is he talking about?
Ooh, yes. Croquet film. Yes, sir. Ricky was everything that baseball isn't today.
Dude, Eric and I were talking this morning when we went on live to talk about the whole situation and the sadness of the day. I said to Eric, I go, nobody wanted to pitch to the guy because a single became a double or a triple, just boom, boom. And then you had to pitch to him because if you walked him, a walk became a double or a triple, boom, boom. The guy produced runs. What was his on-base percentage?
Career? 401. 401.
There you go. The guy got on base. What did I say last week? One of my terms, my favorite lines in baseball. Get him on, get him over. He got on and he moved himself over, Eric.
He did.
The lost art. There's been 4 or 5, like in my lifetime, bona fide leadoff stolen base kings. I used to love watching Rodney Scott and Tim Raines growing up.
Tim Raines, yeah.
And then you had, of course, nobody better than Ricky Henderson. You had about 4 or 5, and that's what I always thought the leadoff position was. A guy who gets on and gets you going.
Yeah.
Your leadoff batter, he gets on, and all of a sudden it's like, all right, boys, away to the races. Here we go. And
Absolutely.
it's missing. It's missing when I turn on the game or I'm over at Oracle in the league. Now batting leadoff to start the game. Soler. I'm like, Soler, he's got no business being a leadoff batter.
I know. Hey, do me a favor, Glenn. Don't click it, but just look at what I starred. Tell me what you think. But Rox, you are correct.
Nobody else can see
that is not the phrase. You are correct, but that's not the phrase. Alfonso, when Ricky played, it was a great era in baseball. You're right. Alfonso, yes, sir. Haven't seen you in a chat. If I haven't seen you in a chat before and I haven't welcomed you, welcome to Giant Sports Talk Live. Welcome to the fraternity.
You know, he's pretty damn close, Eric, but I don't think
know.
He's not good enough. All right, let's move forward.
Oh, man.
Yeah, he's going to poop later when somebody else wins, and he was so close.
Yeah.
Oh, well. Hey, we don't
Anyways,
know yet. Final day.
Yeah, Eldridge. Of course, I think he would want to start, but look, he understands. He understands that he probably needs a little bit more time.
This should be like Facebook.
I don't
give away participation.
I want him to come up when the organization is ready for him to come up. I'm putting my faith into Buster Posey. I think this organization is being ran in the right way, and we'll find out how this all pans out. Yes, he has not proven it yet, but hey, everyone talks about, wanting to play somebody. Hey, give him a chance, right?
You ever heard of the term, this organization has taken a turn for the worse? I think we've done just the opposite, Eric. It's brighter days ahead. I feel it. Look at the signings. Look what Buster's done. You know what? I turned into NorCal. They have this guest on prominently from San Jose, one of the sports writers, and all he does is crap on anything Giants related, right?
Yeah.
And other media sources, all they've done is talk about, well, Buster Posey hasn't done anything. And, he's never done this job. Listen, the tide is turning, guys. The tide is turning. All of a sudden, you can't use that anymore.
I know. Yes, Will. Correct. But that's as far as I'm going with that. You know what I mean.
He's getting it.
Will.
He's getting it done, Eric.
That's what he did. Thank you. Yes.
He's getting it done. And he's not just bringing in Eric. These aren't like little moves. These aren't like
these are big moves, man. That's what I'm talking about.
He's not messing around.
That's what I'm talking about.
Not messing around.
That's what I'm talking. That's all I want. I want a guy who understands baseball. And this guy played it at a high level.
Yeah. You know what? If they bring in Burns to get that deal done before whenever, spring training, Eric, then there's no doubt in my mind that the San Francisco Giants have had the best of all the teams addressing your own needs. I think the San Francisco Giants with a signing of Burns then will have had the best offseason.
Yes.
Other teams have picked up great players, but look at the complete restructuring of our lineup and what Buster's done in a couple of months' time. I'm pretty happy with it. I was as skeptical as most, and I am usually a skeptic. But give him credit. Credit goes to Buster Posey for turning things around in a very short order.
Yeah, exactly. And look, they're still following. And this is what I love, because we talked about this before they went out there and signed Willy Adames. Remember, when is Posey going to do something? And I said, this is what they want to do. And you know what I like? Ever since the signing of Willy Adames, they have not altered the course of how they're doing business. They're still saying below the radar. They're not going out there and talking. It's communication lockdown. OPSEC.
That's why we don't know what's going on with Burns.
We don't know.
We don't know because it was the same. It has been the same with every move or even the administrative moves he's made. Signing a GM and etc. and putting the scouts. Everything that Buster's done so far, Eric, held close to the chest. He's holding the cards, man.
Mm-hmm.
Media, the likes of Eric and Glenn, we don't know what he's doing, what he's thinking. We don't know until
until it's announced. Dilly, Chappie, Adames, and Burns. Pete, perhaps. Okay, legendary offseason. I would agree about the legendary for me is if it's Burns and Sasaki. Legendary.
Ooh, that then takes it to a whole new level. Eric, you're frozen up, buddy. Bad. I haven't seen you in like 30 seconds. Are you even audible? Are you there? Hello? Eric has never looked so good. Look at that, guys. That is.
Can you hear me now?
We can hear you, but we can't see you there, Chardal. I mean, Eric.
Good God. This is
You gonna-
pissing me
you gonna
off,
reboot?
man.
You going to reboot?
Yeah, let me reboot. I'll be right back.
Okay, Eric will be right back, guys. Yeah, Eric, geez, look at him before he goes. There he goes. He's rebooting the internet. Oh, he's popping in and out like Fiddler's elbow. Oh, he's going to try to get that fixed up. Yeah, Eric's pulling a Chardal on us. As long as he doesn't break into the 12 days of Christmas early, I'm okay with it. Hey, Will B's back in the house. Hey, Will, what have you been up to, buddy? Haven't seen you. Well, I've seen you in the chat once in a while. You're always lingering here, but I see you bringing up an interesting topic. Yeah, we'll talk about that later in the show, Will. Were you talking to Erica earlier today? Boy, I'll tell you, I am ready. I'm like a caged animal. Oh, I'm like a caged animal. Oh, Jesus. But can you imagine if now they got Adames? You got Lee coming back for a full season. Yeah, the schmuck is back. You're going to have Lee. Then you get Burns and Sasaki. Good Lord. And you tell me Buster Posey hasn't done a good job? He wasn't the right man for the job? Flush that comment right down the toilet, man. ALD, yeah, I am still struggling. I have to see a doctor again this week. I've been to the doctor several times. I have one of the worst sinus infections, and Eric was a little worried about me earlier today. He goes, dude, get it looked after, man, because look at Ricky Henderson. He died of complications of pneumonia, and I've had this for 3 weeks. So Eric's like, dude, that's it. I'm going to make a doctor's appointment again for you and myself. So I'm going to get that looked after. It's busy with Christmas and stuff, but yeah, I've got a terrible, terrible infection. So I'm on my pills. See if it clears it up. Appreciate you invite me back into the fold. Appreciate that. Yeah, Cole, pretty sick, but that's okay. I took a couple of days off, and of course I had a terrible day. Eric, I don't know if Eric got into details with you. I was supposed to be flying from Winnipeg to San Francisco on Tuesday. The whole flight time was 5.5 hours. It took me 17.5 hours to get here and rerouted through 3 other cities in Los Angeles. And it was just too much to oh, he's back. Too much.
Hello.
But
Hello.
I appreciate you guys. Oh, is that you, Chardo?
Is it on?
Hello? Oh, there he is. You're still having some Eric, you're having some bad internet troubles tonight, buddy.
It's pissing me off. That's what it's doing.
You look like you're using that. Does your geez, now he's gone. Does your computer, Eric says, I think Eric's computer says, you've got mail. I do. You've got mail. Eric's on the old dial-up service tonight. Oh, yeah, Steven. Yeah, it's been pretty nasty over there for a couple of days. You know what? What do you do? You know, haters going to hate. Haters going to hate. You know what? The people that do well in life, everybody gets jealous. People got to hate. That's okay. Thanks, Red L. We just keep trucking, doing what we do. You guys, you know, there's been a little chatter around the world and online, you know, this World Wide Web thing here that we pay too much attention to you guys, the chat. And I thought that's what it's all about. Gaining our traction. You guys are part of a big family. We love talking ball. You guys bringing your take every night. Anyway, I'm going to get heated, so we'll just save it. We'll save it for later. See what happens. LD, you know what? Eric may be in the hunt for a new computer. I was over at Costco today looking at computers. They had some nice ones. I don't know if Eric needs a new computer. It's getting worse by the day, and it's not his fault, guys. A lot of times, you know what? We had a fire in my building the last day I did the show Monday night in Winnipeg, and I lost the internet, lost the power. The internet came back on, and it was a little flaky for a while, but you know, everybody now is using the fiber optics. It's pretty good. So I don't know what maybe he's got to reboot the modem. We'll just hang on, see if he's coming back in. So what do you guys think? You know what? Eric's away, and I haven't talked about it with you guys myself. What do you guys think about, you know, bringing in, and I know Eric's going to say, what are we talking about it again for? But I'm going to re-examine first base. All right. So while we don't need to focus on that, how would you feel? How would you feel if the polar bear is in camp, spring training, Arizona? You guys disappointed? You happy? Would you rather they just say, no, it's all about bringing in the pitching, making some other tweaks? I mean, what are we doing? Seems like a lot of people out here in the chat are talking about we got to get the first baseman. And then the other half are saying, no, Dilly, I'm going to bat for you, buddy. All right. I'm just throwing it out there. I know Dilly's all about bringing in Pete Alonso, but what do you guys think? Brooks says he'd be ecstatic. All right. What else? Oh, Grand Admiral Posey says, nope, not interested at all. I think Eric's on the way back. Dilly would be over the he's coming around the mountain. Dilly would be over the moon. Yeah, talent is talent. And LD's right. We don't need a new
first baseman, guys. We don't need a first baseman right now.
That's right. So we'll see.
Bryce Eldridge is coming. Come on. It's okay. It's all. If we were going to get a first baseman, it was only going to be a stopgap anyways, unless you're trading for Vlad. If you're trading for Vlad, that's a whole different story. But we're not trading for Vlad currently that we know of.
Right.
Who cares that Josh Naylor, Paul Goldschmidt, and Carlos Santana have signed? Who cares? It means nothing. Yeah. It means absolutely nothing.
Bigger fish to fry. When you rebooted did you have to reboot the whole computer or just your internet?
I rebooted the whole computer and then it was still acting up.
So was I right, guys? I wonder if I was right.
We're pretty
I asked the guys, when you reboot your computer, does it say, you've got mail? Are you using dial-up or anything?
No, man, this thing's nice. It's my damn internet connection. It's the internet, not the computer, man.
Well, Eric's chased him down the street once. I can see another marathon session. You're going to be running down the street?
Oh, I've done that before.
I know. Hey, my internet's not working. I've
done that before. I went chasing man.
All right.
Eldridge, Robert, I couldn't answer that question because it all depends on what the club thinks. I don't think so. I think he starts off in AAA.
Hey, Robert.
And then maybe he gets a September call-up. And look, if he proves himself or if there's injuries, maybe he gets called up a little bit early.
Yeah, but Robert doesn't spend a whole lot of time over the last few months. He's just, he's getting his feet wet in here. What do you think, Robert? Eric doesn't mind him sitting out, half a season, Eric?
I'm fine. Yeah, I'm fine.
I'd like to see him opening day. That's me.
Would I like to? No. I would like to, but I just don't think he's just quite there yet. I don't want to set him up for failure. That's what I don't want to do.
Rob? I want to know what Robert thinks. Get some fresh takes in here. Let's know, Rob. What do you think?
Hey, and sportsman or Justin, I understand what you're saying, but if you get the elite pitching, you don't have to worry about that big bat. You really don't. The Giants won 3 World Series. You know this, man. They won 3 World Series with excellent pitching. And if the Giants could get back to excellent pitching, then you're starting somewhere, man.
If he's ready to go,
I'm sure he is determined. I can't vouch for his determination. That's between his head, or I should say between his ears.
And at the plate, we'll see what he does in preseason. Maybe he's going to be in a position where he makes the team start him. Maybe
he might force the issue, and that's great.
Yeah,
I'm not against that, not by any stretch of the imagination. If he shows himself and the club says, "Hey, we want to see Eldridge come out of spring training as our first baseman,"
I'd sure like that at his age too. You imagine him at that age going to camp and going, having a little, hey, we love players like that, Eric, with a little swagger.
Yeah, right.
Little confidence.
Right, exactly, man.
I dare you to send me to the minors. Look what I'm doing.
I like that. That's good. That tells me the guy's got a little bit of fire in the belly. Come on, man. And Don, yes, absolutely. I get it. I understand you have to score runs. But right now, what would you rather do, Don? Talk to me. Would you rather address the pitching and then start addressing the hitting? Because think about this. This year, if you could get Burns and Sasaki along with Webb and Ray,
Jeez.
Birdsong and Harrison, would you not be happy? You're doing something, man. And then next year, try to get either Vladdy, try to get Kyle Tucker, or maybe you make a trade. I don't know. But I understand the want for getting that big bopper. I get it. I understand it.
Mhm.
But if the Giants can do this a different way with the pitching, they can succeed. Granted, is it that flamboyant? Is it exciting, so to speak? Not so much. But my goodness, man.
But wait a second, Eric. Wait a second. Beep it up. Back it up. So that's all well and good. The expectations are high. That is going to put us over the top in the pitching rotation. If we sign neither of those, Eric, again, all of a sudden you've gone from way what up could be
now
to it's pretty thin, Eric.
Yeah, now it's going to be tough. Look, even if it's the rotation of Webb, Ray, Harrison, Birdsong.
Harrison, you haven't had any enthusiasm about him.
No, I haven't. Let's talk about this.
We don't know.
May or may not. Now,
Eric,
here's the thing.
Eric, I'm going to text you on your phone right now, okay?
What?
Actually, go to the private chat.
Is there a winner?
No, it's something else.
Okay.
Check the private chat, please.
No.
No?
Okay.
We have a winner.
We got a winner.
Winner, chicken dinner.
I'll put him up.
And it came right out of left field. Where did that come from in the chat?
Look at that, Rob C.
Is that what Rob C has? All right, here's Saturday. I'm recycling. Sorry,
Right on, Rob.
Let's just go, dude. We keep it all on the up and up, Eric, because we're all about transparency on this channel.
Absolutely.
Look.
Way to go, Rob.
Rip it open, and what's inside? What is inside? There it is. Yesterday's was on there.
And Rob C., you don't have to pick a number because there's only one left.
There it is. No shenanigans.
All right. Nice job,
Where did that
Rob
come
C.
from? Where did that come from? We were talking pitching, and a stolen base king comes up.
All right, here we go. Here are our 12 qualifiers, guys.
12 bozos on the board on Christmas Eve.
Daniel Severa with 11.
Yep.
Mike O with the number 7. Adi with the number 5.
Waddy.
Liam Sales, who came on the show last night, with the number 3.
He did a good job.
Architect Thought, number 6.
Wow.
Johnny T16, number 2.
My
Paul
boy.
Dunstan, numero 1. PMG, number 12.
Yep.
Steven with number 4. Eric L with number 8. Daly with number 10. And Rob C to finish it out with the number 9. Again, the drawing will take place on Christmas Eve. And guess who is going to sing their way in? The late.
That is going to be something special.
That
Chardol with his.
Thank you, LD. I'll play it again.
His rendition of the 12 days
of Christmas
of Giant Sports Talk Live Christmas. It's
going
to
be that one. I think that might be more exciting than the person who wins the tickets in the jersey.
That's going to put us over the top, Eric. The ratings, the ratings.
No, Adi, the winner doesn't have to be present.
The ratings are going to be. There's going to be questioning about our ratings come Christmas Eve show because we know the kind of numbers we're going to draw for Chardol's appearance.
I don't know, man.
They're going to come from far and wide, Eric. I wish we had a picture of him. I'd put Chardol on the thumbnail.
You know what?
Steal one. I'm sure you can steal one from his channel.
Oh, baby. Hold on. I'm going to go work some magic right now. Hold on.
I don't come up with ideas that often that are, but that one's top notch.
Hold on. What do we got here? I'm going to have a little bit of fun right now as we're
put a big Santa hat on him. Uh-oh. Did we lose Eric again? Oh, he's back. Geez, you got some troubles, Eric. So.
Hey, you know why? Because I just brought up freaking Photoshop. That's why.
Let me check. You work on that. Hey, LD says, and he's right. It's been a tough year for deaths in the baseball fraternity, Eric.
Yeah, it has.
You know,
Man.
Pete Rose, one of the greats. Pete Rose, the greatest hitter, Eric. Ricky Henderson, base stealing king, right there. We got some of the tops in different pitching, and yeah, it certainly has been. We lost some good players. You know, the sad thing, Eric, it's going to continue as you and I age, and the guys in the chat get older. So do those past players, man. It's part of life, though, isn't it?
Good God, come on.
Yeah, Willie Mays, of course. Bernice and I went to the memorial that was held at Oracle Park, and it was intense, man. It was intense, and it was a who's who. People from across the country, baseball, all walks of life in attendance, big names, Eric.
I'm in and out. So
things to say, grown men crying. It was something. But anyway, I was glad I could attend that. I never got a chance to see Willie Mays play in person, so felt it was important. Bernice and I went over to that. It was worth going to. Yeah, we met. Well, Johnny, we mentioned that earlier in the show. Orlando Cepeda, didn't we, Eric?
Yes, we did.
We mentioned that. He's another one of them. I mentioned pitching, base stealing, hitting, some of the best in all rounds of baseball. We lost him in the last year.
Where the heck is he?
It's crazy.
How did I?
Hey, Val, I think he is working on that right now, as a matter of fact. The old Photoshop.
Oh, dude, I'm going to go have some fun with this, man. Hold on.
Look at that. He can do it during the show. Just look at him carrying on as we go. Easy. Yeah. I don't think, no, Eric and I actually are no, we have to do it live if we're going to, I was going to tape the show. We're only going to go on a short show, Christmas Eve, give away the winner prize. I don't think there's any rules in the regulations that we put together, Eric. Winner doesn't have to be present on Christmas Eve.
No, you don't have to be, because we're drawing the numbers.
You guys, and I know you'll be back. So
we're just drawing the numbers, and then
yeah. And if you're not watching the show Christmas Eve, because we're going to be on a little earlier in the day, Eric and I got a real lives besides this show, so we're going to be hanging out, doing the Christmas Eve kind of thing with family. And what you can do is, if you say you're out with your family and it's Christmas Day, you've opened up, you played with all your toys, the batteries have run out. What are you going to do? You can go back onto the YouTube or the X, find us. You can watch the show a day later, and you'll know if you won.
Okay, let's see if,
and then
let's see if I can get this to work.
And you get to sit with Eric and Glenn at a ball game.
Oh Lord.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Yeah. I had somebody text me last night, Eric. They said, now I'm not asking if I can trade in my tickets, but can I trade in and just sit with someone else? So you'll still go to the game. You just don't want to be seen with Eric and I. All right.
Yeah, someone's been watching the show.
A lot of that, huh? A lot of that lately. But anyway, you know what, Eric? They're not earth-shattering. You know, we're not changing the world with our giveaways and our prize. But we just
it's just to have some fun. It's nothing.
It's what the show's all about, guys.
We
want to make it interactive. It makes it. I don't know about you, Eric. I thought doing the 12 days every night, doing this. What do you guys think? You want to do it again next year? I like doing the 12 days of Christmas.
Yeah, I thought
even though everybody else steals our freaking ideas. Giant Sports Talk's giving away 12 days of Christmas. I'll give away 12 baseballs. Yeah, fuck up. Anyway, I'm trying to keep in the Christmas spirit till the end of the show, Eric.
I hear you.
All right. Where's my did I lose it? Oh, here it is. I'm going to try to keep ho-ho-hoing and go going. I got the hat back. Hey, you ready to roll, Eric?
Come on. You know what? Forget it. This is taking too long.
Cole said Cole enjoys the 12 days of Christmas that we did so much. He just wants us to do it. Do a giveaway like that every month.
Okay, Cole. Noted.
Yeah. That was just fun. Appreciate that, Val. Eric and Glenn, what you guys did with the 12 days of
Well,
Christmas.
that was your idea,
Very
man.
nice.
That was pretty damn cool, man.
And you know what? I'm not exaggerating. I do this not full time, as you would say, the 12 days of Christmas, but I do promotions and stuff at the radio station. I said to Eric, let's do some kind of a Christmas gift. I came up with the whole concept in about 90 seconds and said, Eric, give me 20 minutes. I'll get it produced, the commercial, our little video. Eric, you did the video. Nice job. I still don't like the freaking Santa Claus hat you put on me. It looks, my head's like 8 feet wide, but that's okay. I'll get you back one day. I don't get mad. I get even. And we put that together, and I thought, you know what? If nothing, it's good for some laughs, Eric.
At least, right.
It's good for a few laughs. That's
It
what we
is,
like.
man. It's fun.
Yeah.
Fun, man. It's good times. That's what it's all about. It's all about having good times.
You know, I think some of these guys here would go into some kind of a fit, if you would, Eric. If you and I took a night off and didn't show up, tonight, you think
I think people would have some issues.
What the hell happened? No Eric and Glenn.
Yeah, I think people have some issues.
Yeah. I think we're part of people's lives, Eric.
Yeah, I think there's some of that. Absolutely. Yeah, it's just a place. It's kind of like
some of them we've learned that they're either sick or shut in. Fixed incomes, don't go out often, and they sort of rely on us for the talking
like that.
baseball.
Look, and that's why I like coming on at 8 o'clock, because everyone's kind of done with their day, done with the dinner. There's not really much on TV that's worth a damn.
Unless you're in Winnipeg and the big clock up above me over here somewhere on this side says 2 a.m. It's easy for you. I said that to Bernice this week. I said, oh, it's good to be back in the Bay. And the show's over at 10 at night.
Yeah.
Not 1 a.m. It's easy for Eric. But I'm glad to be back here.
Exactly, will be. He kind of hits the nail on the head there. It's a hangout.
Yeah,
That's
Darren.
what it is. It's just 10 p.m. for Don. Where are you at, Don? Tell me. Where are you at, Don? I know we got guys from New Zealand. We got guys from the UK.
Yeah, we had a guy from New Zealand on the show. That's the power of the internet. He was on here.
That's cool, man.
Yeah. All right, back to sports talk. We got porch persons. Would you guys want
them before? Welcome, porch. That ain't happening.
Hit the like and subscribe, because you know what? Unless those numbers go up, man, you know.
Fort Worth. Hey, I was stationed up at Shepherd Air Force Base for 4 years. Good old balls. That was a long time ago. That was back from 98 till 2001. It's been a while.
Yeah, Justin hanging out. He's not at the ballpark tonight selling those tickets.
Santa hat.
Where's your hat, Eric?
I ain't got no damn Santa hat, man.
You got no Christmas spirit.
Oh, I do. We got the decorations all set up in the.
Oh, you found the ornament. You found the ornament.
Well, dude, I'm telling you, man, we're good to go.
Got one ornament in the house.
Hey, right on. Hey, LD. Same here. Retired after 21 years, man.
Right on.
Air Force was good to me. Air Force is good to me.
You know what? That's true. I said that to my daughter. She's getting a new cat. I mentioned that to Eric on one of the shows. We're looking at getting a new kitten for my daughter. I said she wants to name the cat Lucy or Linus, boy or girl.
That's right. I remember you telling me about that. Yep.
I said, why not name it more Katna? I kind of like that.
There you go.
What do you think?
There you go. We got more Katna. Yeah, there you go.
Or Catrick Mahomes. You like that one? Catrick Mahomes? What about Wilmer Flores? I think he's thinking about it. I think I hit a nerve. Eric? Hello? Eric?
Oh, here we go again. Here we go again. You see what you did?
Eric's stuck.
You see what you did?
What did I do?
You messed me up. You had to say Wilmer. You said Wilmer, and my freaking internet's going to hell now. Come on, man.
Eric looks mad at me. Look at him.
Come on.
Eric's frozen. Oh, he's gone. Oh, my God. Eric, where'd you go? Eric said, this may be a shorter show. We're at the 55-minute mark. We may wrap it up soon anyway. I mention Wilmer every night. See what happens? I mention Wilmer Flores and all hell breaks loose. And we haven't even gotten to the good stuff yet. we haven't even really taken this to the extra level tonight, which we're going to do before we sign off. I think we're going to do that. Or at least I want to do that. I'm not sure if Eric wants to rein me in or anything, but maybe are we under sabotage? Are we being sabotaged tonight? Jeez, the Beastie Boys are out in full force. Paul, we're not sure what we're getting yet. We're not sure. Male, female. I just know it's going to be a kitten, but there's something, I don't know, something attached to the show and me getting a kitten in the house. More catna. I kind of like it. What do you guys think? But my daughter, she's the one who gets the last say. She says, no, I want to name it Linus. Like, not even Wilmer? Or like, Wilmer Flores. Here, Wilmer. She said, Dad, you have problems. You're not the first to say it either. Do you think so, Don? I'm not so sure there's many teams in Major League. Maybe if somebody's going to take a flight. Look, Baltimore Orioles signed that 35-year-old pitcher. And I read a couple of articles this morning that were up online, and they're like, it could be a brilliant signing. Same with a guy like Wilmer Flores. Look at what you're paying the guy. If he hit you 25 home runs next year, I mean, it's just, what do you got to lose? I don't want to give him to the Mets. What are we doing? I don't want to give away Wilmer Flores for nothing. Nothing. Man. Are you okay, Eric?
I hope so. This is really
right on, Morcatna. You know what? Time is going to tell, and that's all you can do. Again, and that's part of the fun of this show. You guys, some of you poo-pooed on the whole get Sagano. Eric doesn't want a 35-year-old pitcher for a year or two.
No.
And you know what? He goes to Baltimore. What happens if he goes to Baltimore and he's 15-2 there, Eric? They're going to be saying, the same people in the chat will be saying, Jesus, why didn't we sign him? Like,
then I would say I was wrong about the guy. He was good, but he's only for 1 year. And then what do you do after that?
Yeah.
Right? Yes, Eric. Both Corbin Burns and the Giants are in stealth mode. Yes, correct.
Eric, do you have any sense of maybe you remember what they did with Snell last year? Not just, the Giants, but the whole Snell and the smell of the Snell situation.
Yeah, it was a little bit weird, wasn't it?
Yeah, I'm starting to smell it again this year.
Yeah, it was a little bit weird.
Somebody, you might want to reiterate it so it goes through the right channel here. But somebody mentioned last night, maybe the whole Burns thing, maybe that's sort of put to bed. Maybe they're just holding out because of financial situations that could put them in a position to sign Roki Sasaki in January.
See, but it doesn't. Does the international pool have anything to do with that? That's what I want to know. I don't think it does. Isn't that a different pool of money?
I forgot to call.
I don't know.
It was Saturday. I was going to call the Giants. I would have asked them today.
And look, and even if they do sign him, we're talking only about no more than $1 million per year. That's it. You don't need look. If you're worried about $1 million, then you got bigger problems because that's dumb. That's
right on.
Dumb.
See, I like porch persons. New to the show says, I agree, Glenn. Wilmer. Oh, you know what? You get face value here. Wilmer is awesome. Let me repeat that, guys. Porch Pirates coming in hard tonight. I agree, Glenn. Wilmer is awesome. Do not listen to the haters. Porch Pirates is a new friend of the show.
Man,
you are welcome here with open arms.
Porch, you start saying comments like that, man. I can't be welcoming you into the fraternity, man.
You are part of the fraternity. Don't listen to this guy, all right?
You may have to be exiled. You may have to be exiled from the fraternity. You start saying stuff like that.
Right on, Eric. We never
Thanks, Eric.
that.
Appreciate it, man.
But it looks like everybody's doing it. Our subscription numbers are up. Everything's going great.
That's what I thought, Daniel. The money is different.
Oh, I just brought it up there. Sorry.
Yeah, the money's different. International pool is different than that's kind of what I figured.
All right, Daniel. Well, somebody brought it up in the chat last night. I wasn't sure either, and I thought you had clarified it. So I'm sorry about that.
Yep.
It's all good?
Yep. I think we're good. Hopefully.
I don't know, Don. There's such silence. We don't know I don't even know what the holdup is. So I
don't know either, man. Honestly, I don't know.
Maybe he's throwing it against the wall, see if it sticks. I don't know.
What it is, I don't know what's the holdup. It's just, is it Scott Boras? Is it the Giants? Who knows?
Geez, Cole's making the old Christmas cookies. Right on. I'd rather go to Costco like today and buy like the 18-pack.
The
Speaking of
Costco
that,
cookies are pretty damn good.
Yeah, please. I'll have a cookie now.
Costco cookies are pretty damn good.
Yeah, I brought. You ever see the big, the angled pack with like the 3 rows of chocolate chip, or you can get chocolate
That's the
chip,
one.
vanilla chip, or whatever the other is. I just bought the whole chocolate chip pack today.
Dude, the chocolate chips are the best.
Yep, and they're soft.
Yes.
And it's Eric. It's Christmas.
Awesome.
I said, Bernice, let's treat ourselves. I want a 36-pack of Pepsi. I want a pack of shrimp from the deli, the frozen food deli, and
yeah, those are the ones. Those are the ones, dude. Those freaking cookies.
the only
are
time of the year
awesome,
on Giant
man.
Sports Talk Live I can eat my chocolate chip cookie on the air. It's Christmas, Eric.
Man, that's good stuff, man.
Christmas.
Good stuff,
Yeah.
man.
I was just saying, the reason we go to Costco, you think I got a hard time with this? I've never seen a can this big before.
Yeah, they make them tall. Yeah,
You know what? It's false. They make them tall.
they're taller,
They're
but it's the same.
skinnier, and there's
Yeah.
less Pepsi in them. Don't let
No,
them
it's the
fool you.
same. It's the same. It's the same as a 12. It's
Oh,
just they're not as
4
wide.
ounces.
They're taller.
You know what I go to Costco for is you go down to the frozen foods. You know, I call it the frozen deli down there, the back
Mhm.
wall. The square shrimp packs. That's what we get, the shrimp.
The shrimp.
Love the shrimp.
I love the street
Street tacos.
tacos. You guys got the street tacos over there too?
Is that the ones you just buy the box, you make your own?
Yeah, it's the big long rectangular one. Ooh, those are pretty damn
Right
good.
next to the shrimp.
Exactly. Yeah.
What else do I get down there today? Oh, I got that. Makes me fart really bad. But what do you call the stuff I bought today?
What?
Oh, Eric gives me gas, but you know what? That's you get to be old like me. The food tastes great, but it'd kill you the next day. Oh, the Costco mac and cheese.
Oh, the Costco mac and
See
cheese.
how much cheese is draped all over that stuff?
You know what I like? I like the chicken Alfredo. Look at what we're doing, man. We're talking freaking foods.
I know, but hey, Giant Sports Talk Live runs its 1-hour course these days, and we don't have a whole lot to talk about.
Red Dog wants to know what's up with the commercials. We're monetized. So occasionally through the live stream. So that's just what it is.
Are we set up for that?
Yeah, it's all good.
Money's going to our account, all like half a cent per
Something
night.
like that. Yeah. Yep.
You get monetized, guys, and you make like $1.14 for a year. It's crazy.
Ibrahim, show's gone off the rails, and Chardell's not even here yet.
The funny Bernice is losing her mind. Every time she hears the name Chardell now, she's just choking over there. The funny thing is, when I signed in to get ready for the show, he was already in the chat talking amongst himself.
Oh, had a conversation with him.
If you get to the top, he's the only guy in the chat, and he's having 3 or 4 great posts there. I thought, I gotta, you know what? We have fun with him, Eric, but I don't mind the guy.
No, he's okay. He's okay. As long as last time, it
Behaves.
wasn't the last time, but it was the time before last. I brought him in. Hey, Chardell, and he was just quiet. So I had to kick him out, man. He just sat there, man. What am I supposed to do with that?
Yeah.
Huh? Anyways. Oh my goodness. Should we play the tribute again?
Darren says, all you got to do is mention, you're summoning him, Eric.
Yeah.
You must have some kind of an AI set up where it goes, Giant Sports Talk Live has just mentioned you. And all of a sudden, Dilly does that too. All of a sudden, Dilly must have that same AI because Eric, polar bear. Hello. And he pops in.
Yeah. He's right in, man. He's right in.
Oh, Paul. He's a friend of our show, man. He's not. I'd stand up for him. Yeah. All right. Where are we taking it next, Eric, before we get out of here tonight? You got anything lined up? Get some music for us? Get something? You got anything?
I tell you what. How about we play the tribute one more time. I played it in the beginning.
Oh, yeah, I got to play that.
You want to play it one more time? You
Oh,
guys want to hear the
hey.
tribute one more time? Here we go.
Hear the tribute now, and we'll close with the tribute later. Why not?
Born and raised, Don. Born and raised. All right, here we go. Goodness.
Jeez, he's only like 8 years older than me, Eric. I'm going to live it up hard, man. He was a professional athlete.
Hey, man. You get a freaking virus, man.
I've got one.
Hey,
one.
Depending on which one you get, I tell you, man.
Mine's been between up here and in the chest and back up here. It won't leave here. Oh,
yeah.
And he was a prophet. Look how they're saying. I Googled to make sure I was right this afternoon. It said just a bad bout of pneumonia got him, Eric.
Yeah, that happens.
Dude.
Freaking sucks, man.
Dude. I dropped the cheese and crackers at Costco. I had to get a kid. I said, "Can you pick those up? If I get down, I won't get. I can't pick them up. I didn't want to just leave them there." Well, it's true. Anyway, hey, Daniel, you know what? Even Eric was calling it out tonight. He's like, "This morning show, Glenn, you better look after yourself, man."
I'm telling you, got to be careful.
Yeah. Cole, my doc, if you missed it last month, Cole, I had to get the old, middle-aged man test, put fingers where they weren't supposed to be and blood work and all that stuff. What did the doctor say, Eric, about the old Pepsi habit?
Yeah, stop.
The doctor says, how about instead of Pepsi every day, you drink like 6 or 7 big, nice ice cold glasses of water. And I said, what? How about we not?
Yeah, there you go.
How about we just stick to the Pepsi?
Crazy.
And then, Bernice, if I die tomorrow, Bernice, what are you going to say, Bernice, if I die tomorrow? Had a good run. I want that on my tombstone. Here lies Glenn C. Craig. He had a good run. On Giant Sports Talk Live, and he didn't cheat. How about that? That's going to be on my tombstone, Eric.
All right, then. All right.
Well, is it time? Are we keeping it going, or are we get time to get into that and get out of here?
You want to get into that?
You want to get into that? You got our song up? I want to hear the song tonight, by the way.
Oh, hold on.
I want the freaking song. It's about time we got the song back out, because I'm going both barrels tonight, Eric. And you know what? I don't like even doing this, but I just decided today, you know what? If this is a freaking civil war, I'm not letting people shoot at me, Eric. And I'm going to shoot back. Oh, I'm going to get the neighbors mad at me again, but I'm shooting back, Eric. I am sick and I'm sick and tired of idiots, man. Just idiots. As many of you guys know, I have been seriously ill for about 3 weeks. I got my pill, I got like 4 different antibiotics. They're trying to figure out what's wrong with the sinus infection in my chest.
I don't see it.
Terrible.
I don't see it, Glenn. Where's it at?
Oh, you didn't lose that. Is that gone?
No. Did you
It was
send
a
in my
song.
email?
No, it was a song. I didn't create. It was one of the AI songs. Remember? I think Will produced it.
Oh, which one?
What was it?
'Cause I'm looking.
Private chat it to you. What was it called? B?
Hold
Yeah.
on. So type it in private chat because I'm looking at my
Yeah.
email and I don't see it. Or was it? Did you text it? Did you text it to me?
In the private chat. I don't know if that was the exact title, but that was what the show was about, or that what the song was about.
Oh, are you saying that's how you wanted it to be done?
That's what the song. We already had one. We played it.
Oh shit!
Remember? That was a good one. And we only did it once because that's not the way we roll.
Holy crap! What the hell?
forgot
Dude, you know
about
how
that one.
no, you know how long ago that was? Oh my. Oh,
Yeah, that was
man.
the night that Bernice thought you were going right off the cliff.
That was a long
Jeez.
time
It
ago.
was only a month ago. That's why I'm surprised that this is
It was
rearing its
longer than
ugly-
that. Hold
rearing
on,
its ugly head again.
well, you can
anyway.
do what you got to do. I'll try to find this damn thing.
No, I was just gonna, there's some things got to be addressed. You and I found out through channels today that there were some not so kind things being peddled on the World Wide Web about us yesterday and today.
Yeah,
Today it got
specifically
juicy.
specifically about you, and look, this is
Oh, there
stuff
were some
that
bad
is-
ones about you too, but you know what? I can handle it because I just rather just deal with things myself. But I've been told maybe that's not the way to do things. You can't go around beating people up, Eric, all your life, right?
Good God. Yeah, I don't even know.
Well, apparently,
Man, that was a long time ago. I ain't gonna be able to
Oh,
find
we
this.
don't have it. Oh, that's a shame.
My bad. My bad. I'll whatever.
Maybe we'll get it. Well, if we can find it, it'll be. It's coming back to the play. It's going hitting the charts again tomorrow. Called. It was a #1 single here at Giant Sports Talk Live called "Living Rent Free in Dan's Head." I didn't think it would chart very well, Eric, to be honest with you, but it zoomed to #1.
Hmm.
Living rent free.
Oh, man, that was a long
So apparently, yeah, Eric, you can back me up on this because you brought it to my attention through someone else's attention. It was kind of, what
Yeah,
that's what the World Wide
I-
Web is all about. Somebody,
I got a DM saying there is some
weird
some
shit.
questionable. No, I'm not gonna even say questionable. Some absolute
Slanderous.
Yeah, okay, that's a good word. Absolutely.
That's what my lawyer called it today.
Slanderous comments being made out there. And what's amazing is if you go look at the comments in the video that Dan put up yesterday, all those comments have been scrubbed. He
Yeah, but
impersonated
he knows.
Ollie North. He was out there shredding everything.
Yeah,
But
he knows, Eric. Even when he
but
pulls down
I
his-
took-
he has actual shows that he'll pull down in a heartbeat. But guess what?
I
I have
know.
every show they do on the hard drive. We have all of the videos, all of the. You want to just bring it up? We won't. We won't even give everybody time to like.
And then this is what I'm talking about. If you go
No,
to
no.
his comments, they are no longer there.
What did they
So
look
I-
like?
Hold on. Let me get
I'm
it.
getting wound up, Eric. All
Well,
right,
you gotta take. Hold on. Let me talk and
take
then.
a pill. All right.
No, here we go. It was brought to my attention that something was being said
I
about.
thought I was going to tell the story, but all right, Eric, take it
Well,
away.
hold on. Let me do this first, and then you go. I got to set the stage. So I got a DM saying that some, we'll say, slanderous comments were being made on NorCal's comments. Holy crap, dude! Ibrahim, I'll get to that in a minute. Oh my god!
Oh, I'm back.
Get-
What the hell was that like?
Holy crap!
I thought it was like Christmas. It
Holy
lit up
crap!
red.
Yeah. Well, shit. Do I want to do this now? Ibrahim, you don't mind if I hit that later, right? You don't mind?
Oh no, we'll bring it up in length. He'll
Yes.
get his.
Yeah, absolutely.
turn.
Good God, Ibrahim. God. So I was, someone told me, hey, this is what I found on NorCal's comments. And it was a comment that Dan made. And I was like, there's no way. So I go over there and I look at the comments and I couldn't believe what I was reading. I made one Marcus's, and I'll bring up, I got the damn photo. I took a picture of this because I needed to send it to Glenn so he knew exactly what was going on. So this isn't Photoshop. This isn't altered. This is a photo from my phone that I sent to Glenn. So I let him know what was going on. It's not look well, guys. So here we go. Let's take a look at what was said. Again, if you go to the comments, they're all gone.
You're doing a deep dive into it. I thought we were just going to say we got it. But if you want to examine it, feel free.
Here we go. Here we go, guys. You want to take a look at this? This is, again, you're not going to find it because he's deleted it. Dan Coach Emilio 1775. That's Dan. Responding to Necron. Glenn has spent considerable time trying to tear down NorCal Sports Network in a very passive ways. Okay, look, there's friendly competition that can happen. That's okay. Nothing personal was ever mentioned. Those who put trust in Glenn should not listen to what he says, but what he does. I don't know why Dan has an issue with this. Remember, he said that he had 10 different personalities for his 24-hour channel. He only had himself and 2 other shows who both no longer exist. Okay. Again, what does that matter? What do you care? Hold on. Let me talk. Let me do this. And then you go.
Then I'll respond to everything you're saying in a bit.
Correct.
Because I have some thoughts on this.
I got you. Yep. So we're going to take this line by line. All right. So what, again, I'll say this again. What is the issue? What is the issue with what the hell other people do with YouTube? I don't get it. I don't understand it. But anyways, yet he's going to have this great 24-hour show and personalities already lined up. Here we go. Listen to this, guys. Guy just lies all the time, and he allegedly was snorting cocaine on live streams, according to a few text messages I received. What in the hell is that even about? This has got to be the most absolute despicable. I don't even have words. Thank you, Don. He comes out here and he says these things, no proof, but he wants to go out there and say some of this bullshit stuff. This stuff can get out. Glenn is a very successful businessman, and you want to go put that shit out there? Okay, of course, it's gone. I get it. But you put this out there. And as you can see, when I took a picture of this, it was already 2 hours old. So here we go. I only pointed it out, the subs, because it's just plain wrong to cheat your way to monetization. A good way to compare is Cody. Cody's awesome. Even your Dynasty show took over a year to get 1,000 subs, despite more views, which is how you grow a channel. Dan, how did you grow NorCal, my friend? How did you grow NorCal? You're complaining about us getting just over 1,000 subscribers in just under 5 months, but yet in that same time span or that same time frame, Dan, you've gained over 3,000 subs. So how did you get so many subs? Are you going to say it's because I left? Is that your excuse? Come on.
Isn't there more?
There's more
of the Eric to come?
Yes. And
you're getting your platform on here too, buddy.
I know. And then you got Marcus saying there towards the bottom, almost to 4,000 subs. Real authentic growth. Okay. Show has almost doubled in subs since Eric left, and revenue is up 5 times. Thank you very much. First off, I don't know how Marcus knows how much NorCal is Marcus?
Is he his accountant?
Marcus, who are you, Marcus? How do you know the revenue is up 5 times?
Marcus,
How would you know that, Marcus?
Doing the books.
Did someone forget to log out of an account? Maybe someone forgot to log out of a burner account. Maybe. So I responded. So let me get this right. I leave NorCal, and that channel, NorCal Sports, has gained over 3,000 subs. Giant Sports Talk Live has only just eclipsed 1,000 after the same period, and we are getting called out. Full disclosure, you can promote videos through YouTube. And Dan knows this because he has mentioned it to me over a year ago when I was still with NorCal. He had broached that idea to me. I do not know. Or I'm sorry, is Glenn promoting? I do not know.
I just show
you
up.
You can answer that. Additionally, have you thought that quite a few people who followed me on NorCal are now following me on Giant Sports Talk Live?
Yeah.
Again, guys, this is what we're having to deal with, and I just don't understand. I keep saying it. This is getting. Well, Glenn, go ahead. You take it. I'm not.
No, could you do me a favor? Will you do me a favor, buddy? Because mine are going to be short and sweet because I no longer am at the point where I'm going to be hysterical and I'm just going to bring it back up. Bring it back up.
Oh, you want to bring it back up?
You're going to do one more thing I want you to do. All right. You go back up to, see the two little weird face. I don't know.
Yeah.
Lion face. Guy going, see, and he in that, like read there to the end. Okay.
And he allegedly was snorting cocaine on the live streams, according to a few text messages I received.
Okay. Now, he's lucky in a way because he hasn't actually come out and said he was. He's saying, well, somebody else texted me. Because when I contacted my lawyer this afternoon, my lawyer considers that on the cusp of a,
slanderous.
Slanderous accusation. He said, would you like to follow up with me on Monday about that? I said, I'm going to wait and see what happens. And the guys, you know what? We're all about full disclosure, right, Eric?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to get into all the details or anything else, but I've already had to get the company's legal team involved with NorCal Sports once already. I've had to. And I've been, Eric, I think you and I both have been fair.
I've tried, man. Glenn,
I have
got vouch. What have I said from the very beginning?
I've had Dan on the telephone with me. He goes, Glenn, look, let's just, after my lawyer got involved, it became, why don't we just, I'll worry about my show. You guys do your show. You know, let's bygones be bygones. So I'll buy you lunch sometime. And I thought it was over. And I believe you were the first. We go back and forth on this, but you're like, oh, it ain't over. He won't allow it to be over because it's only a matter of time before something else comes up. We had to address some serious issues. You said it's been a couple of months. Hard to believe time flies by, but a couple of months ago, you had your big say in the air. I wasn't happy with everything going down. And again, we thought it's over. I don't know why a guy who prides himself on what he calls quality content is so concerned about Eric Romo and Glenn. And this show, Eric, I call it living rent-free in somebody's head. Other people in our chat constantly saying he's just jealous. Eric, there's got to be some kind of an issue eating him alive that he has to continue to be obsessed, concerned. Maybe he has concern for us, Eric. Maybe he has deep concern about us. His love of Giant Sports Talk Live. It's eating him alive, Eric. Why is he even worried about? We've had great success, especially since the World Series. Our channel has gone up probably, what would you say, 70%, 60%, just flown up. We've gotten so many subscribers. We're getting, how many guys come in here every night, gentlemen and girls, if you're out there? Fresh faces, fresh names, Eric.
Mm-hmm.
Happens every night. Every single night. Look, Porch Persons. Who's Porch Persons?
Agreed.
New to the show.
Porch, the problem is this has been ongoing. This is the issue. And supposedly It's always supposed to have been fixed and rectified, and it's no longer going to happen. But for some reason, these things keep coming out for some reason, and I don't understand it. It's beyond my comprehension. I just don't get it. I don't get it. And yes, producer Ryan, me and you had a very good discussion, and I appreciate that. I really do. I understand where you're coming from. I get you. You have no fear.
And anybody doesn't know it. Isn't producer Ryan?
Yeah, he works over with
Ryan
Dan,
produces Dan's show.
Correct.
Well, if the hired help on NorCal's a little concerned about Dan, I mean, we're concerned too. He's talking about our show.
Right. And that's the thing. It has
nothing. Let it
go. This has nothing to do. It should not matter. I don't care what other people do on YouTube. I don't. So I don't, and we're getting drugged. When you're talking about alleged of drug use on the live stream, are you serious, dude?
Again, that's why I had to reach out again to the lawyer today.
Right.
Come on. My legal team for Northern Lights is
good. God. Look, I understand there's going to be banter back and forth about channels, and that's fine, whatever. But you keep it at a low roar. You shouldn't get it to the point. It's actually like a life or death situation for Dan on what's going on with YouTube, and it shouldn't be. It should just be coming on here, giving your take on whatever it is with baseball, and then you go, man. You just go, man. I don't understand it. And look, and I'm gonna tell you something right now. If you want to keep getting personal, Dan, I'm telling you, it's getting close, dude. It's getting close. And I'm not going to sit here and tolerate this type of behavior because it's childish. It's beneath you. And I don't understand it. I worked with you for over a year, Dan, and I never had issue until the day that I decided to leave NorCal. I left NorCal. I wasn't seeing the door. I chose to leave NorCal Sports Network. And if you see those comments, I think you guys might have an understanding of why I decided to leave NorCal. It just gives you a glimpse into what preceded my leaving NorCal Sports Network. So you got to stop this.
Today. I said, Eric, I said, you worked with this guy for 2 years. I wouldn't have lasted till noon my first day at the job.
Look, it was like I said, for the most part, it was fine. It was all good.
Thanks.
No issues until that one incident. And there's people out there that know what the incident consists of.
That was personal.
But whatever. That's neither here nor there. When I'm talking about what's going on right now. It's just
that pissed me off. I found that was personal.
That's hitting below the belt.
Television guys, you know that you're going for a job interview, and they're like, "Yeah, we love you for the job, but what is this on the internet?" He goes, "Oh, is that stuff still up there?" Yep. So,
and if you want,
look, that's from Walgreens. That one's from Shoppers Drug Mart, if you know where that's at. Oh, there's another one. I'm almost done, thank God, from Shoppers Drug Mart. And then just over the so I got a sinus infection. Now I'm snorting not even just an accusation of Glenn does cocaine. I'm getting messages from all over he does it live on the show.
Yeah. Tell me. And by the way, Dan, where's that proof? Show me the proof.
Oh, the last time you called him out on proof, he's like, I did not say that. And you sent him the proof.
Absolutely.
Like, I must have done that.
Absolutely. It's uncalled for. And it's bugging the living crap out of me. And I tell you, hey, if you want me to, I got this photo and I could send these comments to numerous people. If you want me to do that, I could say, hey, this is the type of person that Dan Coach Emilio is. I could very well do that. I don't want to.
Hey, Doc.
I don't want to, but I'll email that stuff out because that is absolutely just, dude.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, so I'm just curious if he's still in here. I'm sure Dan has wrapped up his show by now. He may be in here himself under one of those mysterious names that, float around our chat. But if his producer's still in here, I figured given all the accusations, Eric, personally, and it's not just about, at the end of the day, I don't care. I'm going to be careful now. I don't care what he says about me because you know what? I just, I don't like getting.
Yeah, but you know what? When you put that out there, for comments.
But it's not I want to get even with him, but it's not my Eric. You know what? I just want to do a show with you. I just want to show up and talk about the Giants and get people riled up and mad, yell at you and have fun. So first of all, guys, I just wanted you to know the kind of things that we deal with. It's always, well, that channel copies us. And, we talked about Mike Yastrzemski, and 2 weeks later, they talked about Mike. We're a goddamn Giant sports talk channel. So you got exclusivity on everything to talk with Giants? Come on, man. Come on. And then listen, producer Ryan, it is nobody is stupid enough to think that when we do the 12 days of Christmas, then Dan gives away 12 baseball. We're going to do a giveaway tonight. You wanted to, Eric, I told you, in my personal business on radio, I'd just kick your ass. I would bury you. You want to give away a PT Cruiser on the air? I'm just going to give away a Porsche, man. I'll go balls to the wall, man. If it's all about the competition, I'll compete. Eric, you and I haven't even tried to really compete yet.
Yeah.
If that's what people want, I'll give them I'll give them competition. See, I'm getting wound up. I'll give them competition. So what I have decided, Eric,
Ryan, hold on real quick. Ryan, he's not calling you out. He's just talking about Dan. Just know you're not caught in the middle. I don't want you to be caught in the middle. We understand where you are in.
I'm not calling out Ryan, but he seems to be the middleman right now.
No. Hey, you got to direct it to where it needs to be directed. Yeah, exactly.
I want him to know, and he can advise Dan what I'm doing on Monday morning. Well,
you don't have to advise Dan. Dan's watching.
Okay.
So.
Hi, Dan. I've already contacted my lawyer. Again, we've already sicked the lawyer on Dan once already. And he, crawled up in the ball like a pussycat over there. Let's be friends. So, Eric, I just want everybody to know that coming on Monday, what we've decided to do in fairness, hey, we got nothing to hide. We didn't cheat. We didn't buy any. What do you do? I don't even know what were we accused of buying likes
subs,
or subscriptions or whatever.
Guys, I don't know if you guys know this, and I know Ryan knows this. I'm sure.
So what we're going to do, guys, is Monday morning, I'm contacting YouTube directly through the lawyer because sometimes they're hard to get. It's hard to get a hold of YouTube. So the law firm is going to get a hold of YouTube, and we're going to request a forensic investigation into the subscriptions of both channels. We're going to explain the situation that we're being called out on air on that show, that the slanderous accusations were made about me in their chat. And then I'm going to say, let the chips fall where they are. We'll have both. And if everybody's above board, then hey, Eric, we're above board. Then we go back and we face the devil again and say, what the fuck were you talking about, man? Making more. What did you call him, Eric? What's your favorite word?
Yeah. Yep. Lying.
He lies about everything. And I don't think he can go a day without drama in his life. I enjoy watching Little House on the Prairie. For an old guy like me, that's pretty cool, isn't it? Mm. I like a big fan of Michael Landon. I sit back, a drama-free day, Eric. I take my sinus medications, all of them here, lays back out of it, watch my TV, show up, do the show with you, do my radio work at night if I'm on the air or I tape it, and I go to bed. I don't need to be, well, I got to start drama and I'm going to say shit about other people. Dude, what are we in a high school? I don't even think we did this crap in high school. I didn't have time for this BS in high school, Eric. So I thought I want to reach out and have an investigation by YouTube. They can look at the numbers. They can look and see where all the subs came from. They can look at both. I'm asking, please take a look at our numbers. and take a look at theirs and make sure everybody's above board. And in the process, we're able to go back to the table, back to the drawing board and say, here it is, guys. Here it is. Here it is. What is he calling out? I'm tired of Eric. It's one thing to be accused of something, but when you're just like, guys, and make sure Eric, it should be illegal to just make shit up about people like that. That is slanderous in itself.
Yeah. That's the
I
issue.
know why they've got more viewers. But I'll tell you one thing, you know what the most exciting thing is for me? That Dan can't go like 2 days without talking about us. And it sends more people over to us. So you know what? In a way, all promotion is and everything we do. I mean, what is it they say? When you copy me, it's the best sense of flattery.
Imitation is the best form of flattery.
That's it. Because everything we do on this channel within 24 hours being copied down the street. And by the way, you guys all know in the chat, I am sure at this point, that NorCal, it just stands for Northern California, NorCal Sports Network. The show's in Arizona. And Giant Sports Talk Live is a block from where the Giants play. Need I say more? So I'm just contacting the lawyer again today, Eric. I'm waiting to hear what he says Monday about that. He says he goes, he's basically telling me now you can fight him, or because he goes, that's pretty slanderous what he said.
Yeah, that's pretty bad. I don't like that, man. That's just uncalled for.
Well, geez, but the problem, guys, is every time I talk to my lawyer and then don't follow through with what he tells me to do, it costs me money.
Yeah.
It costs me money, Eric. So
Yep.
I'm telling you, it's getting to the point though that, some guys in the chat, you may jump to their channel and say, geez, Glenn's too much of a prick. He's sick in the law on Dan. So you know what? Put yourself in my position. You say slanderous shit like that, then you know what? You get what you get. You get what you get. And I won't get mad. I just say, reach out to his lawyer, knock on his door. I'm not dealing with him anymore. I'm tired of it.
All right. Hopefully we don't have to do
good
this.
luck.
Again.
If you're watching NorCal, good luck. Win yourself an autographed baseball. Have fun. Knock yourselves out.
It is what it is, man. Hopefully it just ends. Like I said, if you go look under yesterday's, I think he was the Yaz and Wade trade. You go take a look at it, and then you'll see the comments have been all scrubbed. There was a lot of stuff out there.
Gone.
Yeah.
As soon as my lawyer got the report, they're gone, Eric.
Yeah.
To make light of this, Eddie Cahill is in 30 years, 30 for 30. ESPN's going to do a NorCal versus GSTL.
Oh my gosh! All right, hey, let's get to some.
ESPN will be knocking on our door.
Let me get to some.
Hey, want to take care of before we sign out of this? I don't want to talk about it anymore unless are we done?
I'm done.
All right, I'm going to deal with it on my end, personal. I'm going to talk to YouTube if you don't mind, Eric. I'm going to talk to YouTube and say, feel free to examine everything we're being accused of.
Yeah.
All right, but what's good for the goose is good for every freaking prick that I deal with on the internet, Eric.
Yep.
Right?
All right. I understand.
All right. Good for the goose, good for the gander.
Maybe, Robert. I don't know, dude. It's weird. Anyways, let's get into some big things here.
And by the way, one more thing. It's not related to that, but in a way it is. I told Eric off the air, and he's not going to, it's not negotiable. If anybody comes into our chat and brings all the freaking dirt from over there to us in our chat,
we don't
or badmouths me or badmouths Eric. A couple of things were said about me the other day. I go, that's it. One guy said, oh, Glenn said, I'm just getting out of here. I go, not a problem. You won't be back. You want to get out? Fine. And Eric says, oh, I wouldn't kick him out. Oh, you don't kick him out.
I mean, there's certain
he says he's out and he ain't coming back, then he won't even know he's booted. All right, let's get to the money, Eric. It's all about the money.
Hey, 1 second.
Jeez.
Careful with the friendly fire, man. Careful with the friendly fire. That's all I'm gonna say. Ibrahim,
I just don't want
before we got into this, donated a handsome sum, $99.99 Won't let
Thank
me
you,
do 100.
Daniel.
Only allows things at the end of 99. 100 to celebrate 1,000 hard-earned subs that are a result of showing up every single day for hours and interacting with the chat 365 days a year. Keep crushing it, guys. Ibrahim, thank you, sir. You've been a huge supporter of the channel ever since the freaking beginning.
Day one.
Dude. And he's
Day one
and
on
look,
August 5th. He was
I got to figure out a way to. He gave me a signed Will Clark helmet that
Just
I
don't know
still
how to
need to give away. What's up, Jim? So I still, and again, he didn't have to do that. He just gave it to us, and I'm gonna find a way to give that away, guys. I tried to do it with the Juan Soto contract, didn't quite work out.
Oh my
But,
Jesus, Eric, we've got a Jim Everett the Great sighting in the chat.
yeah, how about that? What's up?
Wow.
Shark says you got to be careful with. Yeah, I get it. I understand, dude. But hey, sometimes you got to stand up for the principle. I don't need this show to stay afloat. Just saying. All right. Again, Ibrahim.
Healthy
Awesome.
living doing what I do, Eric.
Daniel donates $2. Thank you, Daniel. Says this is your cherry on top of Ibrahim's Sunday. F Dan.
Exclamation point. There you go.
Thank you, Daniel. TC contributed.
For the it's funny. I've moved up from the greasy stuff. Now it comes like in a roll-on, eh? I picked up the roll-on today at Costco.
I'm telling you.
Costco or Target? Target, sorry.
I'm telling you.
Did you know it comes in a roll-on?
Does it really? That stuff is amazing, man. I love that stuff.
Dude,
I love that stuff.
I quote myself last few days. Bernice, here is my witness. Did you not say tonight when you go to bed, I'm covering you, I'm lathering you in Vicks?
You know what you could do?
Okay.
Here's another thing.
She goes your chest.
Another thing you could do, but you got to get a pot that you don't want to use no more. If you put a boiling pot of water and you put a dab of that stuff on there and you put a towel over your head and let it. Oh, dude, you will be running like Niagara Falls, man. It's amazing. Yeah, but it gets everything.
Movies, but it's all greasy. Are they putting ice in it, or I had no idea.
Boil a pot of water. Yeah, add a little bit of that stuff, but it's gonna get oily because it's like petroleum.
That's fine. I'll buy a pot.
And you just gotta put a towel over your head. You gotta be a little bit high because it's boiling freaking water, but it's freaking awesome, dude.
Really?
Yes. Thank you, TC.
I might just Dr. Romo Dr. Romo MD. There you go. I love it.
Yeah. But I don't give medical advice. I'm just telling you for some relief.
Oh, that's got the subheading. The views expressed are those of Eric.
Yeah, I ain't no damn doctor.
Try it at home and you end up in the hospital. I'm not taking any responsibility. Well, I'll try it. The Vicks Fund. I appreciate that, guys. Appreciate that. No, and you know what? Actually, if I did it, I wouldn't tell you anyway. But I don't do cocaine. And I'll tell you one thing: the fact I don't do it means I don't do it on the air. What a pile of crap, man! I'm telling you, Eric. You say slanderous stuff about me. You just deal with my lawyer.
Can understand that, man. I can understand that.
I can only yell and throw my fists and scream and be pissed off. And you just go, you know what? Just cut him his per diem each month. He's on his retainer. I got a job for you. I called him today. I texted him. He called me on his day off a couple of days before. He called me like 3 minutes later. That guy again. I go, yep. He knew right away. He goes, I know who you're dealing with. Hey, Don. I thought it was Dan for a second. It's Don. Don's
up, Don?
Just
$9.99 just because. Don,
because.
Thank you, sir. Much appreciated.
Yeah.
It is very
you
much
know what?
appreciated.
Every night, for the most, not every night, but most nights, I like to sit back at the end of the show, kind of review things, and I say, Eric, here's the quote of the day. And my good friend, well, we bicker a lot, but we're like an old married couple. Grand Admiral Posey has my quote of the day, Eric. Glenn is not a Coke guy. He's clearly Pepsi.
Love it, dude. I like it. That's good.
Love it.
Grand Admiral Posey, great play. Love it.
You know one thing that really
played in the last
it doesn't always. I feel this every day, Eric, but the guys now, you and I are going to be from now on. We always have been, but guys, from now on, I told Eric today, you're either all in or not. And if I have a problem or a beef with another channel, not any channel for that matter, Eric,
no one else does this.
then I'm going to let you. Well, exactly. But I'm not trying to corner, the weasel in the corner. You get the weasel in the corner. I'm going to call anything out from now on. There's no more keeping it locked up, or Eric and I, let's not talk about it or deal with it. You know what? You're going to come out. I told Eric earlier before the show, I said, that's it. If you're fighting in the 1800s in the Civil War and they're shooting at you, I'm shooting back.
I understand.
I feel bad for Eric. Eric really went on a rant. Eric, I thought it was losing his mind. You were turning red. You really went off the rails, but you got your point across. Dan really, really pissed off Eric 2 months ago. It was dealt with. We thought it was dealt with, but and then today, well, NorCal's gone up. The ratings are up 300% since Eric left. I'm like, come on, man. Come on, man.
Whatever.
Hey, that's petty.
Whatever.
It's petty. And it pisses me off. And you know what? I didn't even think the two channels. One more comment. I think that I'm hitting the nail on the head here too, guys. And in respect to Eric, and I'll take a little of this myself. Our show, I think we're clearly content, Giants content. And we make the chat the priority of our show. So I don't know, Eric, you sent me a couple of those text messages. One of the comments that was made today was, well, all they do is read the text and rely on their messages. I'm like, well, that's what we do. That's like somebody tuning into my classic rock station and going, yeah, I listened to his radio show. My God, all they do is play classic rock. Well, fuck, that's what I do for a living, dude. It ain't country hour. It's what we do. So to have a beef with what we just get on with your life, man.
Just have fun.
Red, look, you know what? If you've been around the show for the last 2 weeks, I have actually snorted Pepsi. Maybe that's what the joke was. I have snorted Pepsi
twice. Yeah, twice.
I did right out the nose. Oh,
well, it wasn't going in. It was going out. It was the other way around, man.
It was funny. It was funny. Anyway. We're just a couple of days. We're giving away the 12 days of Christmas prize, Eric.
Yeah.
Everybody's going to be we're doing a wheel, right? Fair wheel.
Yeah, whatever. I'll do that random number generator, but 1 through 12, whatever number it lands on, is the winner.
You had you were going to do a song on the way out?
Not that I know of. What song do you want to do?
Well, I thought you were going to do a song. You said, I'll play a song. And then I said, why not play?
Well, yeah, I don't know where that one's at. It's going to take forever for me to find that one.
You want to play a Chardol song, or do you want to just, you know what? It's Saturday night. I'm done. It's 2 hours in. Why not play? Almost. I think you play the Ricky Henderson on the way out of here, and we see you guys tomorrow night. You guys cool with that?
You know what? How about I play both? Because there's 2 24s out there that passed away.
Back to back, and we'll
go back to back, and we'll get out of here. How about that?
All right. Thanks, Audie. Audie's in.
Audie, thank you, sir. Thank you. He says, thank you for all your support, and now is a good time.
Hey, guess what, Eric? It wouldn't be a show without telling you Al Wong is in the house.
What's up, Al?
Al. I've heard it. Hey, Al, I don't know about Santa, but somebody's been telling me if you're naughty or nice. So we'll have to wait and see Christmas Day, Christmas morning, buddy. Hope you get lots of Giants gear. Al Wong,
right, guys.
Giants fan.
Man, hey, just coming from me, personal note, guys. I don't like to have to do this. I do not take pleasure in doing this in any way, shape, or form. It makes me feel sick. I hate it. This should not be something I should have to address. And I don't know what else to say, man. It's frustrating. Was that
who's Jim?
I don't know who Jim is.
Val, if you want to message.
Oh, no. It's talking about he's talking to Jim. You got to be careful in because sometimes they're talking to each other. He's talking to Jim Everett.
Oh, they're going. Okay.
Yeah, they're talking. They're talking amongst
how
themselves.
the chat can get like a little out of hand at times.
Well, you gotta get the
They're
context on what's
talking to
going on.
themselves and not us.
Yes,
All
correct.
right. Sorry about that, guys. Continue to talk amongst yourselves. I'll see you tomorrow night, 8:00. I think tomorrow night. What is it? I'll leave it to Eric. I'll see you tomorrow night at 8.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll see what the heck happens tomorrow.
Couple of
Who
videos.
knows, man? Who knows? Anyways, guys,
Jim.
we appreciate you. Sorry for kind of ending it on a down note, but it has to be talked about. You just can't let it sit out there and fester. All right, Glenn, see you tomorrow night. The chat, we'll see you guys tomorrow. Again, here are some tributes to both Ricky Henderson and the late, great Willie Mays.
See you tomorrow night at 8, guys. Have a good night. See you tomorrow.
Enjoy the rest of your night.
Peace out.